Burma's at the center of a torrent of powerful economic forces, and at the same time its political system is totally frozen.
Burma today is a country desperately in need of political and economic reforms. Currently, 1 out of 3 people live in absolute poverty.
The political issues are very challenging. Human rights, Aung San Suu Kyi and other political prisoners still being held, conflict unresolved with ethnic minorities. Livelihoods and the development aspects for poverty are still an enormous challenge.
The classic strategy of sort of military engagement is unlikely to be effective in Burma.
The new U.S. approach to Burma revolves around pragmatic engagement. This entails high-level interaction with senior Burmese leaders while maintaining economic sanctions unless and until real reforms are enacted.
As a result of natural catastrophes, it was clear that not even humanitarian aid could be acceptable in Burma.
And we readied and we offered assistance, and we were not able to get permission from the government of Burma to go in. As the President's Special Coordinator for Humanitarian Assistance, Admiral Keating and I and Bill Berger brought in the first relief supplies on May 12th, and with it began a series of flights that brought in all of the things that people need, emergency supplies for the humanitarian needs. But there was just so much more that was needed. People who had so little lost everything.
With elections scheduled to take place in Burma at some time this year, it is especially important for the Obama administration to encourage Burmese leaders to include representatives from opposition groups and ethnic groups in the political process.
We've got to work directly with Burma as well, but we've got to work through these other countries. So we've got to strengthen the network of interests that tie us all together and advance the whole global agenda of human and political rights.
While we welcome the Obama administration's new approach to Burma, we recognize that it is a policy that's still yet to be defined. And through this Asia Society Task Force, we are offering concrete recommendations on the way forward.
There's no intent to give any aid to the regime itself and its repressive policies. We still have to have a policy, an approach to Burma that's effective. And the record of sanctions has been that after many long years of imposing these economic sanctions, there hasn't been the political change that we want. So in a very real sense, it's time to do something different.
Read the Task Force report and explore briefings by our partner institutions in Asia, a rich and in-depth set of findings and recommendations at asiasociety.org.